So we kill Sothos first, who's the male. He's got an AoE fear. He charges the furthest target from him, and he's also got like an AoE Shadow Bolt as well. So that's like basically enough. We kill that guy first. When we kill him, he'll come back alive, but you're also tanking the other one, which is the girl. The girl does a mortal strike and a cleave. And that's it basically. So we want the free range kinda stacked. But we want the charge. Stays you up. But you've got a button of HP anyway. So it's fine. I've actually got more HP than you, so I can tank it with
I don't know how much armor do you have?
I've got
I don't have a still charging me or something for it.
3,100 armor. So I'll tank it,
okay.
so I can keep shielding myself.
Still
Yeah, we think
Someone have an extra
T'es là.
if you've got a major weapon, let me know.
L'autre perruche.
Allô? Je replogue mon micro.
And then before we get
Allô?
like Grimmel,
Hello?
like not in the way of the fight, but kind of close, so things start going wrong. There's way too much damage. We can just pause that.
Non, ben là, j'ai regardé une vidéo pour modifier les settings selon ma carte.
But apart from that, I think it's fine.
Ouais. Ça a l'air fucking plus beau que ce que moi j'ai, fait que... Mais il y a un truc que je viens de penser.
Ça, c'est impossible.
Ouais, ça m'arrive des fois. T'as-tu checké, Félix, t'as-tu updaté tes drivers? Ouais, je vais le faire parce que j'avais lu que ce jeu-là était vraiment demandant, puis sur la carte. Puis qu'ils ont travaillé avec Nvidia pour directement avec le jeu, fait que...
Pas par d'autres, peut-être.
Moi je m'en vais en ligne. Je m'en vais sur nvidia.com, drivers, puis je vais le chercher. GeForce 10.
Yeah, portal's there. I'll tank the
70.
charges.
Don't get me into combat. Okay, good.
Yeah, I think we're good to go now. We don't need to start. I don't know if he's will charge through you, so I'll just
charging.
the man first.
My mana is full.
Game ready for Icarus, c'est ce qui était capable. C'est le 49709. Le driver. En tout cas pour moi.
Driver, c'est qui?
Yeah, the cleaver, so be careful. Now it's just MS plus
Not
cleaver.
enough mana.
It's fine.
Mana.
I thought she
Ouais,
did.
un gig,
The video
ouais.
showed her doing it.
Is this it? Or do we have more of
This is it.
this? So far,
C'est vidéo.
Kleba's insane, dude. I was surprised.
Ah ouais.
You guys it took like almost 20 yards away.
And then there's a box that spawns. Be careful because I think the
Ouais,
box
c'est
has the
normal.
loot in it, so don't auto loot the box.
Parce que quand tu t'en vas à un examen pis t'es pas préparé, t'as la mentalité genre fuck off, je prends calisse que c'est quoi la note je vais avoir. Tandis que quand tu vas à l'examen pis t'es full préparé, ben tu veux tellement pas faire d'erreur pis... Ben, c'est ça. Pour ça que je suis jamais stressé avec les examens.
Yeah, he was healing.
Upgrade.
Là, faut-tu que je te transfère ça là-bas? J'ai pas le choix? Ben non. C'est ce que je fais, sinon.
Not enough mana.
Can we get a the attack thing? So I think you can now summon this boss whenever. It's not actually that hard. To be honest. Apart from that, it seems pretty fine.
Arch didn't deal any damage.
But it drops this healing ring. So if you're up for farming a little bit, there'll be a lot of healing.
Fuck. Mon pet est mort.
Alright, thanks for your guys. Peace.
Pour la première fois.
Thanks guys, GG's.
J'ai perdu mon ours polaire.
Oh no.
Crise de Murloc.
Still recharging.
C'est fait.
I'm out of range. Spell isn't ready yet. Still recharging. My mana is low. Not enough mana. Too far away. Can't stand it. Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer. Can't stand yet. Mana.
Quand tu l'as installé, Alice?
Hein?
Tu l'as installé? Bon. Je pourrais pas parler à partir de 2 heures. On va faire un
Ah,
examen.
t'as examen.
Fait que je vais te suivre.
À la place de parler, tu vas crier!
Le cri. Est-ce qu'on starte la Dry Rot Expedition?
Ouais.
Not enough mana. Still recharging.
C'est parti.
I need more mana.
Là, on va voir ce que ça sert en fin de séance.
On va mettre ça à épique.
Settings, ça? Ouais, non, mais j'ai une couple de trucs à épique, là, mais...
Pourquoi t'as comme clarifique, toi?
J'ai elle à ma blonde, le 1070 Ti.
Tu as pas redonné?
C'est l'équivalent quasiment pareil qu'une 3060 en ce moment. Mais moins de VRAM, genre. Tu amené de quoi d'autre?
Hein?
Tu amené genre.
Alors, j'ai ce couteau puis le pickaxe, puis je me suis acheté le suit après.
Ok.
Vu qu'il est, il est sur le chemin qu'on nécessairement va l'acheter à un moment donné. Fait que je me suis dit, l'acheter tout de suite. Il a
Ouais.
de l'armure. Un peu d'armure. Pas de tort.
Hier, Marc, on a fait une mission dans la neige.
Mhm.
L'ours polaire, c'est violent.
Ton pauvre le meilleur. Et on était pas vraiment.
Sinon,
On rentre dans le pion, c'était moi de shotter, mais après ça, c'est moi qui avait de la misère à rester avec le petit ours.
la tempête aussi.
Il y a peut-être un moment où on va quasiment s'acheter 2 couteaux.
C'est ça, peut-être.
Prendre 2 couteaux, puis comme ça, t'es blindé.
Non? Mais où toi là?
Faut aller vers en haut. Il y a de l'eau, je suis en bas ici.
Ouais, c'est ici de chier.
You got my attention. Be good. How are you?
Est-ce que c'est aujourd'hui que je meurs, Kev?
What can I do for
Demain.
you?
Demain, ok. Tu me laisses te donner du lousse. Je suis rendu dans le dead zone. Là. Tous mes bonhommes meurent entre 20 et 25.
Un jour, tu vas te rendre à 60. Ou pas.
Non, parce que le monde arrête pas de... Genre tout le monde qui parle de hardcore, il arrête pas de dire que c'est de level 15 à 25 le plus tough. Puis après ça, 55-60. Puis entre les deux, c'est comme... facile.
Genre,
Ouais,
le
c'est
dueling,
pas souvent-
l'ability que t'as, pis tout.
Ouais, c'est ça.
C'est le temps là que tu meurs pas mal, hein?
Je meurs toujours 22, 23, 24. Plus je suis 22 et demi.
Que j'avais joué le joueur, un Hunter, là, en bas de level 10, c'est de la petite merde.
Ouais, vraiment. Faut que tu tires, tu recules de deux
les-
pas, tu
les
tires,
bugs
tu recules de
spike,
deux
là.
pas.
Ouais, c'est ça.
C'est un art. Là. Il commence après-midi, Molten Core. En hardcore.
Ah ouais.
Ils font faire du trash là.
Tu vas farmer des PoE pis tout.
Fait former des patterns pour. Je pense qu'il y a le cast de. Lionheart Helm, je pense que ça s'appelle. qui est genre le best pour les Warrior Pally. J'ai tellement hâte de voir s'il y a pas du monde qui se sont infiltrés dans le groupe juste pour fucker la patente.
Les imposteurs.
Genre. Ils ont essayé de prendre quasiment juste des streamers pour justement pas que ça arrive, là, mais
Ouais, que dans le fond, c'est des gens qui ont de quoi à perdre. Là.
c'est ça.
Pas juste.
Pas juste, ah, t'es rendu level 60.
I got the best deals anywhere! For real? Oh, do I have a deal for you? Hurry back!
Ils vont perdre du temps, je pense. C'est sûr qu'il y en a qui vont mourir. Là.
Ah, c'est sûr qu'il va y avoir du monde qui va mourir à Baron Guénon. J'espère juste que ça va faire wipe une à moitié du raid, ça serait hilarant. Il met genre une living bomb qui explose après 3-4 secondes. Là. Tu peux faire sauter le raid au complet.
Alors,
T'es où, Félix? T'es là-bas. On s'installe-tu ici ou? Tu veux aller en haut?
ouais, t'es un peu situé, les objectifs.
Pas tant.
Outdoors
C'est vrai que le
activity I
désert,
like
il
to
doit
do.
être quelque part là entre les. Avec quoi, des crates, là, j'imagine.
Ouais.
Oh man. I'm ready though. I'm ready. I'm awake-ish. I haven't had any coffee yet today, but I'm awake-ish. And I'm worried about the Molten Core farm a little bit.
Nah, it'll be okay, dude. Don't worry.
I know. I want to talk about it once Epson Chat gets started. Once Kargs get back, we can
No,
do the
do
other
it.
screen. I assume you're gonna have your
Ouais, j'ai
camera
pas de
off.
stress, moi.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's no problem.
Il y en a juste trop.
Actually, you know, the weirdest thing, I'm not even using
Oh,
Discord
full.
on my computer.
c'est ça.
I'm using it on
Non,
Liz's
mais
computer
j'ai-
next to
j'ai
me
ramassé
because
trop
I don't have
de
a mic stand.
I was gonna say you should just log into your Discord
go.
on Liz's
Oh,
computer
on va monter en
and
haut
like
dessus.
use her camera setup and everything.
No,
Ouais,
no,
un
no,
autre
the
lac,
chair is way too low. It's like scuffed.
Ouais, ouais, ouais.
I can't sit there.
Chair's too low. She doesn't have a chair with like a
It's
lifter
like
on
it's
it.
broken or something. I don't know,
Oh
man.
my
Comme les
god.
graphiques sont définitivement meilleurs.
Should I inform chat who Liz is?
Ouais.
Tes frames
Sure.
sont là.
Chat Liz. It's
Ouais, on
okay.
dirait
It's
que je
Liz
suis
and Oppie. They live together
genre dans
now.
le coin de 60, je dirais.
And they
Tu seras jamais vraiment plus haut.
Liz
je pense.
used to be
Ben non,
playing
avant,
hardcore
je
a
pense
lot,
que j'avais plus de framerate.
and then she stopped. What's Liz doing? She's just working, right?
Mais
Yeah,
là,
she
au
doesn't
moins,
really-
j'ai plus
I
rien
don't
qui
know,
pop là, dans
she
ma
wants
face,
to stream
ça va pas
more.
plus loin.
She actually wanted to stream yesterday, but didn't get around to it.
Dude, I know that feels so often. Like I wake up and I'm like, I'm gonna stream today, and then by the time I clock out of work, I'm like,
c'est le
I'm
fun,
not gonna
je
stream
vois-
today. Like,
Je vois
Yeah.
les fruits à terre, là,
Dude,
les légumes,
it's
genre
so
plus
hard.
vite.
Like, you have to be able to like get the motivation and instantly start stream, or else it's just like slowly fades away.
yeah, no, yeah, it's crazy. Like you just have to. I don't know. I feel like being a full-time streamer would make life 10 times easier because you would just
Yeah.
you'd wake up and like all the energy you have for the day you can just put into streaming. Whereas a lot of the people who stream, and I'm sure everyone in chat that also streams, they know how it goes. Like you get off work, you're tired as fuck. You have to face the decision like, do I go for a jog right now and like better my humanity, my health in real life, or do I stream? It'd be hard.
Wait, Winky,
What? Yeah.
do you have thorium ore?
Nope.
Just the ore. Nope. Oh.
I do not. No. I'm actually still leveling my mining. I've been farming so many herbs for lips and FPPs.
Yeah.
I
that's
haven't
huge.
had time. I did get a bunch of iron bars. People were asking for iron bars or something, so I got a bunch of them, and then they didn't need them anymore. So, so there we are. Can you craft? Do you know anyone that can craft swiftness pots?
Nom nom. I think maybe not.
That'd be pretty sick if we could get. I have mats for like 20 swiftness pots, and I kind of want them in case, because I'm not gonna have Nifty on
Yeah.
the raid, right?
Bro, I've had to run out of 2 strats in the last 24 hours. I need some swiftness
What?
pots.
Really?
Yeah, I've been in some sketchy
Let me
situations, bro.
whisper Fibbly. Let me see if Fibbly can make him. Can you make a swiftness?
Yo, me and
pot?
Fibbly actually ran out together last night.
Yeah, it's important, and I don't think swiftness pots, they're on the same cooldown as your health potion, right?
Yeah, it's all pots.
But if you make the call to like run out and you can swiftness pot, it's huge because not everyone's equipping their Nifty.
Yeah, yeah. It is big. Because you can even do things like slow the mobs and then swiftness away. Help your boys get out too.
Yeah, 100%.
If not everybody has swiftness pots.
So tell me why you had to run out of these strat dungeons. What
Ah,
happened? What happened?
Okay, first time we're rocking. We're after 3rd Ziggurat, okay? What do you think
Okay.
happens?
Third
Just real
ziggurat?
quick. 3rd Ziggurat.
And did you go left first or right first?
We went left first.
Okay, so third ziggurat's the second one on the right.
Yeah.
So you're about to go into the ogre room or the abomination room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you double pulled the pack before the gate to the abomination room, and a bat came.
Oh. Actually, we so we pulled the banshee, the silence banshee, and a net spider.
Oh
Okay.
God!
And I pulled it onto a rat crate. And then we had somebody run into the 4-pack necromancers.
Okay.
So we had 4 rats, 4 necromancers, 4 skeletons. And then we ran into another crate. We had 4 maggots.
Yikes, dude! The
Our
crate.
priest lost 200 HP, dude. Running out. Holy moly.
That's insane.
There's
You
probably
know-
a clip of it. Stay Safe was in there.
Oh yeah, we should get that clip and show it because, like, to be honest, I want to talk about it a little bit before we watch some death clips. People are getting complacent, man, in these dungeons.
Seriously, man.
And they're not full clearing, and they're not.
I'm guilty of it too.
Yeah, same. Me too. Like, I'm over here doing arena runs, and I was complaining to my group, like, in BRD arena runs, I was like, you guys know we don't have to pull all this. We could just run past like all these mobs, right? And then I caught myself, and I was like, wait a minute, like, it's a BRD run, but like, we can
We're
die in here.
hardcore.
Yeah, like we could totally die in here. You know, all it takes is like one fuck up, right? And then on the way out, you could pull 15 other things if you didn't clear your way up to it.
Yo,
Yo, what up,
I am a
Carlos?
soup sandwich. I am a soup sandwich right now. I'm all over the place. I'm excited though, man.
Do you, Carlos,
Dude.
are you going camera on or off?
I'll go camera on, but
Nice.
in the time since I last spoke,
Uh-huh.
I showered, brushed my teeth, shaved, went down, got breakfast, got some 5-hour energy.
So you're definitely going camera on, but if you just showered right now.
I guess, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's funny. So,
Alright.
Oppie, the way we do this, and we've done it before, the way we do this is you watch my stream of my monitor, right?
Yeah. I got it up.
And then we're going to watch the death clips, and then you can react in real time, right? So I'm going to pull up a bunch of death clips. So we get the camera set up real quick for Kargs. Wow, look at big, large Kargs. Looking real nice today, dude.
Thank you. Man, can I just say, this is a watershed moment in hardcore history, maybe WoW history. We're about to actually go into MC and do a 1 life 40-man raid. That is so crazy to me, and I maintain to this day that Serampi over here was the first person to really even dream at that scale, man. Seriously, nobody, you were there when since the start, nobody was really thinking about raids, man. We thought it was like literally impossible. We'd never be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it was probably a year ago. Ampi started putting in this title, 1 Life Raid Dreamer, Hardcore Raid When. We're actually there, boys.
We are.
Crazy,
Well, we're almost there, right? And
No, we're there.
And we're
No,
gonna
we're there.
talk
We did
about
some
it.
raid in Winter Spring already, bro.
True, yeah.
We were killing some Echo Mans.
I felt bad. I was watching you guys do that, and I was I wanted to contribute and like jump on and help you guys out, but I was at work, and by the time I got off work, I was on the other podcast. I was on Warcraft Reloaded last night, so I couldn't jump on and do some team building with you, you know.
It's all good. We had a lot of gamers show up. We got enough of stuff.
Yeah, I heard you guys got a ton of Jujus.
Yeah, I mean everybody got like 20 fire res Jujus. We got dodge Jujus for the tanks. Everybody got strength. We're chilling right now.
That's awesome. For some reason, I'm talking in like the camera frame is in front. You know how it goes, Kargas, with overlays.
Oh no, you just gotta crop it a little bit. I can see it. It's poking out through the bottom. Just hold down Alt and the frame's in front of it.
The frame. The frame is like behind it.
No, the camera's behind it. I can see it.
Oh, is it?
You just have to hit Alt and drag it in.
Oh, you know what? I know what I did wrong. There we go. I know what I did wrong. Chat, don't roast me for that. I know what I did wrong. I cropped the camera frame instead of Ompy's actual picture. Because I'm one of those people that's stupid, you know? But, cool. Well, you know what? I don't want to BS too long because we have a raid to get to today. So I think it'd be better to just start the show. So I'll do it if you guys don't mind. I know some people like to do the YouTube intros, but I think for the sake of brevity and time, welcome to F's in Chat Road to Rag. I don't even know what episode we're on because I'm tired. I think we're all pretty tired. It's been a long couple of weeks. F's in Chat, the vodcast, podcast, whatever you want to call it, where we hang out with the hardcore community of World of Warcraft Classic. Talk about the game, talk about the goals of the direction of the community, and also watch some big, juicy, spicy death clips and highlights. There's a big lineup of death clips and lineup today. I couldn't get to every death clip because of, you know, if you're in one of the guilds, there's a death every 15 to 30 seconds. So it's kind of hard to watch all these clips. We have just about the entire show today, other than a few standout small, like lower level clips, is going to be levels 40s, 50s, and 60s dying. So it's going to be a big one. A lot of crazy high level deaths, things that I never thought people would be trying to do in hardcore. You know, stuff like that. So welcome to the show. Sitting here, we've got Kargos.
Yo.
Would you like to
Thank you for having me, brother.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Kargos been around. You've been around for a long time on the show, at least. People, everyone knows you, right? And it's people that don't know me, really. Everyone knows Kargos that plays hardcore, right? It's just kind of a requirement. And then below Kargos, we have Ompy, raid lead extraordinaire, big raid leader, and Ompy's planning the majority of our Molten Core runs. And I don't know if you even signed up for that, Ompy. Was it just like delegated?
Yeah, it's okay though. I mean,
go ahead.
I'm not against doing it. I think I'll definitely get more people to like kind of delegate some stuff to other people because it's like I can't do it all. There's so much like class assignments, whatnot. But
I was gonna say I saw the raid roster today. And there are a few warlocks.
It is sick, by the way.
Oh, you like it?
It's nice.
So
I added some named rages because we had so many people.
Yeah. So somebody made it, and then I stole it. Like I stole the Excel code from it, and then I pasted it in my own, and then I just added it for like to where it would better suit our needs. And it's pretty nice. I think the problem we're gonna run into is people not taking themselves off of it when they die.
Yeah, that's probably on management though. I mean, we know who dies.
Yeah, that's true. But let's talk about this Molten Core. So what's the plan today, boys? What are we doing after F's in Chat today?
Today we're gonna be doing 15-minute trash farms with and we're just gonna reset after 15 minutes so we don't hit lock. Which includes pretty much all the trash up to the bridge to Lucy, and to the cave to Gehennas. So we're just doing like the first kind of like area before
that's
the drop down,
that's
the lava skip.
That's 2 giants, 3 fire lords, like 1 golem, I think, into another fire lord and a core hound or something like that.
There's 4 giants at the top. There's 2 at the front, 2 elementals, another elemental, and then 2 more giants. That's right at the beginning that you can see as soon as you zone in.
Okay, I'm just working off memory here.
Yeah, so that's what is that? 7. Then we got 2 more Ellies, plus a core hound puts us at 10 mobs. We probably kill like 15 mobs per clear.
Okay, so it's about we're assuming it's gonna be like a minute per mob.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's no
the
changes,
giant packs
right?
might be a little faster. Yeah, it's completely unchanged.
Okay,
as far
so
as
that's good.
It's 100% HP.
That's good. So that's at least good for us. So and the goal of this is Hydraxian rep plus maybe get a feel for Molten Core damage output, build raid awareness as a team, like get the raiders all starting to get a feel for each other, and also maybe some tier 1 loot.
Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of T1 BOEs. I mean, every giant you kill has a 16% chance of dropping an epic item. Any single epic item. There's so many on the drop table. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we can expect lots of like epic BOEs and whatnot.
Yeah, and it may be wrong, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of elemental fire dropping too.
Yeah, Ellie Fire, Essence of Fire for tailors. I think Endless Void needs it, or some Warlock Rogue needs Essence of Fire, and it's really hard to get.
So Dama just said, are we equipping tier 1 or are we banking it?
So we're probably equipping tank items right away, just because it's probably the most impactful, but saving the rest of pretty much saving all the loot on a guild bank until next week.
Okay, and because I know Kargs is running the guild bank. How's the guild bank looking, Kargs? Is it pretty empty still? I know you're probably handing out consumables right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. It was really bad. Like, I was just having to delete like stuff that I didn't want to delete. My own gear. I barely have anything left. I have no quiver to my name. I got no fucking arrows. But when I went to Skolo and crafted the Titans and the Distilled Wisdom, it takes so much mats per cast, right? That it like cleared up a bunch of space, and it's not looking so bad right now.
Okay, dope. So the next thing I want to talk about, and I think this is a big deal, especially maybe if Kargos wants to talk about it, and Ompi as well. We're doing a trash farm today, right? And I think it's important that we just say, this is a trash farm. We are not going to be killing any bosses. And this is for the people who basically no-lifed their way to 60 in hardcore and got insane amounts of gear faster than I ever thought was even possible. In a hardcore setting, like Bobka is full Rebus, right? Double Crusader, double Dalrens, like there's people that are insanely geared right now, but to the rest of the community, right? There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people playing hardcore every day. What are we telling them when it comes to not everyone is 60 yet, not everyone can get a raid invite. Some people are thinking that we're doing this too soon. And I keep trying to reiterate, no, this is a trash farm only. We are weeks, several weeks probably from stepping foot into trying to kill Rag, right? So is there anything you want to touch on to maybe reinforce the community, Kargos, about where we're headed as a community right now? And that they're not, everyone has FOMO, right? Basically everyone has FOMO.
Yeah, I mean, just know that it's a team effort, and I really mean that. Obviously, I mean, it seems like almost just like a cliche, but it really is. We've never stepped foot into this territory as a broader WoW community. No one's ever done a hardcore raid, a one life raid. We're in the experimental R&D stage of seeing if this is even possible. So when you're at that stage, just be as selfless as you can. And I'm not in the raid today. There's a bunch of other streamers and other people not in the raid today for various reasons. This is the time to be a team player, if there ever was a time to be a team player. This is the time for loot council and just being a team player, whatever that means. And all I can say is we're doing our best for each person, just to try, everyone has a unique situation. And I think our guiding light is trying to make decisions here that are going to respect everyone's time, because so much time went into this, right? So what does that mean? That means we have to take like the best comp, the best players, the most reliable players. And I mean, you guys know Ampy, right? He doesn't really care much about the streamer cloud or all the Twitch views or whatever like that, you know? And I guess Tyrannosaur maybe a little bit. He's grown his channel, but, you know, we have leadership in place that, you know, are going to make those calls, you know? And I still think we want to share these moments with the community, and your stream size and all that is a factor. It's not much of a factor, but it is a factor, and that is something to consider for sure. But man, just I guess I'm not really answering your question. This is I'm answering your question. Stick around. There's a bunch of us that are going to continue to play on the server throughout the year. If this goes well and we can knock MC out of the park and we can actually get it done one life, we're going to do more MC raids. We'll be around all year. Tyrannosaur is going to be around all year. I'm not sure if Ampy's going to be around all year, but you know, there's a bunch of us that's, you know, it's road to KT, baby. So if you're trying to see that action, you will see it. You will see it. And you know, I do feel like us doing this in MC and killing Rag, I feel like it dramatically increases our chance of getting hardcore servers. Call that copium, call it whatever you want. You know, there will be a ton of people watching, and if we can get it done, I feel like it moves the needle significantly. So you can always just think about it from that perspective, like just be a team player as much as possible, and maybe we can get something really awesome for everybody.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's important, like Tyrannosaur says it all the time on his stream. He's calling this the year of hardcore for him specifically, and I can kind of, you know, mirror that as well. I'm gonna be doing this all year. You know, if we go into Molten Core and wipe, which I think is a very high, you know, chance that we do go into Molten Core and wipe, I'm gonna be making a new character and getting it leveled up. You know, no problem. It's gonna be pretty full, I'm pretty sure, and I hope a lot of the people from the community that are maybe new to the hardcore community decide to stick around and make new tunes and keep playing and enjoying this game mode, which is the whole reason I enjoy it, right? So there is the community aspect. So I don't know. Well, I think we're gonna go in there. We're gonna see what we can do. I think it's also important if you're worried about making it into Molten Core and you want to be in the raid team and all that, keep leveling, like keep playing, keep contributing, because there was a day this week, well, there was one day that I know of at least, where we lost more level 60s than we gained.
Yep.
And let that sink in, right? 4 level 60s died in one day than people that being, I think it was 8.
2 AFKs, 4 in Elvers, and then 2 in Strat Live. All in one day.
All in one day. 9, Teller just said. Wholesome also
9?
died.
I didn't even know about the 9.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's people that are dying, guys, and we need people to be able to level up and replace them, right? And it's not about if you're a streamer or not. And to be honest, like, I'm going to get real with you right now. I don't care if you're a streamer, right? Just because you're a human that presses go live before you play World of Warcraft does not mean that you are not playing World of Warcraft, right? There are streamers that will not be invited to the raid, right? There's streamers that want to be in the Molten Core trash party today.
Yeah, I'm not Defcam, not Melderon, lots of other people. You know, it's just not ready, or for whatever. There's a variety of reasons. There's nothing you can say to these people, though, Winky. Some people are obsessed and fixated on, like, thinking streamers are the fucking worst thing ever. I don't know why these people feel that way. We're just gamers and just people like anyone else.
I think I understand their point, though. I understand where they're coming from when it comes to, like, when you're streaming, like right now, me, Cargos, and Ampy are in this unique position in life currently, like this very second, where we have the voice to put out our opinions unchallenged to the internet. Right? And we're kind of talking into a vacuum. We're like, yeah, the chat can sit there and disagree with us all they want, but they do not have the power to join this call and counter our points, right? And I think people find that, like, they don't like that about streamers and YouTubers and content creators in general, is like, there's people that just inherently like to disagree, and or maybe the person on the stream has an opinion that is differing from theirs, and they think that it's almost like we have some kind of way of manipulating people into believing what we're saying. And I don't think that's the case. I think a lot of people think for themselves and they understand that if that's something that I disagree with, I disagree with him. and there's people that can distinguish the differences there and be like, hey, you know what, I disagree with that take, but that's his take to have. I have my own personal decision. And then there's people that take it like personal and they do everything that is ever said all the time. Right, I'm in everyone's chat like, dude, that's so good. I can't believe you would every time I'm in stream. So, I don't know. I can see it, but I just don't really know, like, just being a streamer doesn't mean you're getting into a molten core clear. If you have a fear missing out and you like to think it's because, oh, well, Argo's leveled up yesterday, he's going to be in the raid. It's not because he's a streamer. It's because he created the goddamn hardcore challenge, right? You gotta give people some credit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's just get the job done, boys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Just ignore the haters. Fuck the haters, man. There's always gonna be people trying to hate on you. And we just got 35 Greater Stone Shield Potion up. Isn't that disgusting?
I like how
Target-
That's big.
Are you spreadsheeting the guild bank as well, Cargs? Are you? What do you
Nah.
Is it just kind of traded as needed to people?
I got some more for you. It's just a little bit.
Well, you need these, right? How many you wanted of the Greater Stone Shield?
35.
You want all of it? Okay.
So Oppie, real quick, while you're doing that, give us the laydown on Molten Core comp. How are we looking? How are
Tonight?
we thinking? You know, tonight or for I know that we're probably going to go in for Trank Shot books, right? Eventually.
Yeah.
How do we plan around comp for trash versus a real clear versus clearing up to mag or something like that?
Well, honestly, for bosses or for trash, melee will always be better, just because the nature of how sometimes there's double pulls and casters can't handle double pull damage. Like they do single target and double pulls, but melee can blade flurry, cleave, whirlwind, things like that. Hunter's multi-shot, so they'll be stronger on pretty much every trash pull. But once we get to things like Gehenna's Lucy, Decurse starts coming into play big. So we have to bring more mages. Since we don't really have the druids for it, we have to bring mages for Decurse. It's like pretty much our only source. So for bosses,
so are we taking the approach of each boss fight is going to have a specific raid comp, and we will be swapping people in and out before that boss?
I would say so, yes. I feel like that's giving us the most chance to succeed. For me, this challenge is killing Rag. I'll do whatever I have to do to make it so that we get there. That's kind of like if we have to swap, 8 people out for Gehenna's and Lucy, I mean, we got to do it. It gives us a better chance at killing the boss with no deaths. That's all that matters.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. Sorry if you hear my dog chat; she's going crazy. But I think that's a good way of doing it too. And also it also gives the opportunity to people that have been preparing their character, getting it leveled up, and maybe they're not on the raid roster for one boss, but they're on the raid roster for another boss. I'm gonna mute my mic if you guys want to cover for me until my dog calms down. She's jealous that the other dog got to go outside to go to the bathroom.
All right. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, like, I mean, there's a ton of like boss-specific rosters I'd probably use. Like Magmadar is actually would favor melee again because they just do more damage. I feel like over the course of that fight, they could dodge fears. As long as they're not in fire, they will do more. And that fight is pretty much going to be in a rage for us. So we'll have to kill it fast.
How do you feel about the changes to Molten Core, since we can't really go in there and practice it and we've decided against PTRing it? How do you feel about the changes to the raid itself and boss kill time per like gearing, right? Because if you're gearing towards survivability and maybe your talents are set up more towards survivability, it kind of makes it difficult to do a lot of damage output. And I'm worried about killing these bosses before our healers run out of mana.
I actually don't think mana will ever be an issue because we have access to flasks. Like Distilled Wisdom potting is really, really strong. 2,000 mana on like a pretty much no cooldown.
And Distilled
the only
Wisdom
thing-
is not that bad to farm, actually. I don't know. For some reason,
Well,
we
it's,
just have...
it's just Lotus count. That's the thing. If we're using 40 flasks, that uses pretty much all of our Lotus stock just for going for the boss. Not even thinking about flask potting. We are out of Lotus pretty much, right?
I don't know if this is the case on multi-life servers, though, or if it's just a hardcore thing, because we're, because of our unique goal. But we have so much Lotus right now, Abby. Like the bottlenecks are those things.
Like how much do we have though? Because
like almost
if
200 probably, or 150 probably.
Yeah, so that's actually not like it sounds like a lot, right? 150 Lotus. We use 40 Lotus every 2 hours we're in raid. If we're actually killing bosses.
True.
So that's gone. That's 3 hours or 6 hours of raiding with like boss kills.
True.
So it is a lot of Lotus, but the amount of Lotus we need is insane. We need so many Lotus.
Oh yeah, we need, and you know what's crazy is like they made changes to Lotus. I've spent over 20 hours farming high level herbs. I've never got a Lotus proc off of a high level herb.
Yeah, when I was herbalism, I leveled herbalism when I was leveling. I swear I farmed like maybe 6 stacks of things before I even found a Lotus from random.
Yeah.
It's mostly just going to be from actual Lotus nodes.
Yeah, I mean I've found 2 Lotuses, Lotus nodes, and I've never got a proc. So it is going to be hard to get Lotuses still, right? I know people were worried when they saw the Season of Mastery changes with Lotuses proccing off high level herbs and 4 Lotus spawns, and but it's still hard. When you're a hardcore character, you see that Lotus spawn in an elite area, you can't just run in there and get the Lotus, right? It's not possible. You gotta call backup, man. Yeah. You gotta literally type in guild, hey, can someone fly out to EPL really fast and like group with me, help me kill these elites to get 1 Lotus? So it is pretty rough.
Yeah, so we have to be very particular with what we're flasking on. I think we pretty much just have like a 2-hour window. Yeah, we pretty much just have like a 2-hour window to kill as many bosses as we can, and then I think we kind of call it for that night. I don't think we recommit for more boss kills once we do get there.
So I think it's a good plan. I think we're gonna move into the clips right now, just because I want to keep it on a schedule, because I want to respect everybody's time, and we have a lot of prep for MC to do. So I think it's probably best to just move into the clips. I've got every clip from 1 to 30 pulled up right now on the screen, and then after that it's literally level 48, 50, 51, 52, 55, 55, 56, 56, 56, 57, 59, 60, 60, 60.
No.
So there's a lot of pain. Like, most people typically on F's in chat, we have a good time, we laugh, we joke around, and there's a lot of low level death clips. This is a very painful, and I've noticed, Kargs, it's funny, as F's in chat has gone on since Road to Rag started, each week has been more and more painful, and it's almost like it's feeling like it's just like a sad show to watch now. Like, dreams are being ruined, you guys.
But it's also entertaining though, just because it's sad. It's just kind of that heart-wrenching entertainment.
Yeah. So this is interesting though. This is our first clip, you guys. This is a level 6 Summit 1G. And I don't know if you know who Summit 1G is.
Oh my god, man. It's been insane. I mean, just to chime in on this dude. He is a massive streamer, one of the OGs, been around forever. And usually people at his size, in my experience, in my brief, tiny experience, when you're that size, you have like a whole team working for you. Your brand is it's almost like an illusion. It's not really your personal brand. You have all these people, you have like a talent agency and people doing hashtag ad activations for you and all this, and it becomes kind of soulless at a certain point from the outside looking in. But that's not the case with this dude. He's actually just playing classic hardcore. He's probably making a fraction of the amount of money he would normally make, getting no views, no growth, but
yeah,
he's just found this community and is actually playing it and like giving it a real shot, respecting the challenge, respecting the rules and customs, has the add-on downloaded in the guilds. And
yeah, it's crazy.
It's so nice to see.
I talked to him a little bit and I said like, hey, because it's funny, I I was there the night he was watching hardcore death clips on YouTube live because I've always watched Summit, right? He's like the streamer that I just always have up on my other monitor late at night, and he started watching death clips from hardcore, and I was like, no way. So I started talking to him a little bit, and he's like, yeah, man, like I want to try this, you know, I want to see if this is something that I could do. And he joined the Discord, he made a tune, and he did it like you would expect someone with, you know, 20,000 people watching him to just like log in and like try playing without dying. But he went to the website, he read all the rules, downloaded the add-on, like it's just, and this is what I was saying earlier about streamers, just being gamers, playing the game, right?
Yeah, you know, the thing about him too is, you know, some people, it feels like very forced, like their entertainer personality, they like flip a light switch and they just turn into like almost just like a monkey dancing on the stage, you know, like they're just totally different. And it's not really the case with him. When he streams, it feels like he's just kind of he's just playing and kind of just relaxing, little commentary here and there. You know, he's not really like saying any like weird edgy things every few seconds to keep the engagement high. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, and it's cool that he has a massive community of people, and they're all just good people. I don't think anyone has come to hardcore from Summit's community that has been like toxic at all, to be honest. I've seen a lot of people come in as well, and they're all, Summit's like one of those people, he's got like he lives in this orb of Twitch where like his viewers are just respectful, kind people, and every now and then, you know, you get a troll, they ban him real quick, but it's like, I don't know how you do it, right? Like, how do you have a community that size and like everyone's just a chill, almost like a chill boomer gamer, you know? It's pretty cool. I was just told that I have to open my door for the dog.
Right.
There we go. So yeah, let's watch this clip. He's level 6. This is like his 3rd death or something like that. So, you know, he's died and gone again. He was determined to beat S-Fan. He was determined to beat S-Fan in terms of like getting past level 19. So let's see how this works out. And it's funny to watch people that have never played hardcore go about playing WoW. And I say this every time we get a death clip from a new player, right? Where you're just running into a cave. Pretty rough.
The old Fargo deep mine. Yo, Mytaz is online right now playing as well.
Is Mytaz playing hardcore? That's sick, dude.
Yeah, bro. He's an AC Alpha level 10 putting him on blast.
That's actually dope. And he's playing NA?
Yeah, bro. He's an AC Alpha. Maybe.
Dude. There you go. There's the.
Why are you running?
You know he's getting 60, right?
I wonder what he wants to do with it though. Like, imagine he wants to actually do the MC thing. It'd be so crazy.
That would be insane.
Yo, he's almost living here.
No, now I got
he's doing good.
I'm actually dead.
Oh, the respawns though.
You know what's crazy is I've been watching Summit's hardcore runs, and he's actually good at Warcraft. He just doesn't have the knowledge, right? So his chat's helping him a lot with like, hey, these mobs execute, these mobs net. Watch out for pillagers, you know, stuff like that. But he understands how to play a rogue, right? He's gouge kiting when he needs to. He's using thrown weapons and doing the fence jumps. Like he knows what he's doing.
Which is probably the most fun thing to watch as a viewer too, when the streamer doesn't actually really know the game that well, like in terms of just game knowledge, because then you're like helping each other back and forth. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like if you're just watching someone who's done like 10 runs, like you just know they know everything, and you're just kind of sitting there observing.
You know what? The dream for me as a fanboy, like a Twitch fanboy, the dream would be the Summit Shroud duo.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be the dream. So what we need to do, I don't know if I have any mods in the chat, but what we're going to do is we're going to do the typical chant, which is my favorite thing that Twitch has ever implemented. After each death clip, guys. Right? If there's any mods, try and chant the F. New mod nom nom, by the way, while we're here. So that's a F, big F for Summit. We've got a lot of funny deaths this week, too. Yeah, that's actually sick. Mytaz is playing.
I know, dude. I've just never in my years doing this have seen the whole community be mobilized, the players, the streamers, the community heads all playing together under one banner. It's just so freaking cool, man. It's like a dream.
I don't know who this guy is. Has anyone ever watched this guy before or heard of? I don't know. Who's this guy?
Is that the real Yapo?
Yes.
Yeah.
HC Foxtrot member. Gang, gang.
HC Foxtrot, Peo HC boys, Kobolds. You know, Blizzard, actual Blizzard tweeted out statistics on like which mobs have killed the most Soul of Iron players. Have you seen that, Kargs?
Wait, no?
Yeah. So Blizzard actually tweeted out statistics of the most dangerous mobs in terms of like which mobs have killed the most Soul of Iron characters, and the number one mob was a Kobold.
Wow.
So
of course.
Yeah. So Fargo.
Now they just gotta fix the Infernal thing. Come on, Blizz. If they're leaning into it, man, and they're liking it, man, just help us throw us a little bit, man. I think they're gonna do it, but Infernals are pretty rough, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it was Kobolds. Murlocs wasn't even in top 5, which I was surprised about. I think
there aren't that many Murlocs. Once you get out of Elwyn, and you know, you hit like level 20, like
true.
Yeah, like wetlands.
Yeah, but I think the majority of players lose their Soul of Iron buff before getting out of
true.
Elwyn.
That's true.
I think boars were up there on the list.
Boars are hard, man.
Yeah, they are.
You try to run away, you die.
Yep. Yeah, you can't run from a boar. You have to sit there and stick it out. People ask me on my Warlock. Someone came in chat the other day and asked like, what was the lowest HP I got on my 60 Warlock, and I was like 7 HP was the closest I got to dying because of a boar. I got trampled.
Damn, dude.
Let's see Peo. He's in the mine that we all know not to go in. This is the Silver Stream mine.
Where's this? Oh, in
Hey! Holy
Fuck,
fuck! Wait,
yeah. I've never seen this clip actually. He dies? He died?
I'm pretty sure he dies here, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a respawn. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, he's done, son.
Hey, the dono at the end goes a fucking Peo. Yo, Peo's live right now, guys. Shout out to Peo.
Hey! Holy fuck! Wait!
That's the crazy thing though, like Peo could make it 100%, right? Like these people are good players, they played the game forever, but I wonder what it is that gets them killed. I think
It's a
just
mentality. You gotta have a hardcore player mentality. And you guys,
it's
it
knowledge.
takes a while, right?
It's knowledge.
Well, even Ompi, you died at 20 and you whispered me in game and you were like, fuck, I disrespected the fucking game.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Like, give us an insight as like what you meant by that.
Well, at the second I go on autopilot, I return to like a standard WoW playstyle. I don't like my standard isn't hardcore, so when I'm autopiloting, I'm not like paying attention and actually consciously making hardcore decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing things like trying to skip past netting spiders. You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what killed me. That just going on autopilot, not respecting the challenge.
It's like a mentality thing. You know, you got to have the hardcore playstyle, and I think it takes a few deaths for people to get the mentality of what it takes to play hardcore, right?
Yeah.
You need to learn a lesson or two before you.
You definitely need to get fucking killed.
Yeah, you do. Also, I love the rest of the XP guide. Obviously, like help make it and all that with like tactics and all them, but yo, it was actually, and it's so dangerous to follow that route, boys. Like it's so dangerous. Like they didn't compromise at all. Like they just went the normal speedrun stuff and like, oh yeah, just do this as hardcore now. And they can do it as hardcore. Zorant has no issues. He can level 1 to 60 in his sleep, all the hardcore route, perfect. My one advice to you: do a dungeon, get like
ahead of the guide.
Do as many dungeons as you need to get like a couple levels ahead of the guy.
Yeah,
man.
and
then do it.
And then skip and then either like be over leveled or skip. So like I have this thing, Kargs, and I love the Rested XP guide. I've worked with you guys on some other projects, and right, the Rested XP homies are, some of my better friends on the internet, I like to say, but I don't use the guide. I leveled slower. It took me like 6 days to hit 60 of played time. I leveled slower. I use the guide for like levels like 1 through 20, but I actually dislike it for hardcore in specific, just because I don't like having my hand held when I'm playing hardcore. and like the guide shouts at you, "Don't drink the Vidir elixir. This quest might be hard. Feel free to skip it." And it's like it almost takes away from the challenge for me.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, I can see that.
I'm like a masochist though, right? Like I hate fun and enjoyment. So like,
You know what I found was the biggest brain feature? The biggest brain feature of the guide that I didn't even know of until recently, and we've never even announced it or talked about it at all. It's not like on the site or anything, and it's because I didn't use unit scan until recently. You know what I'm about to say, Wink?
It auto adds things on unit scan.
It auto adds and removes things from unit scan for every quest.
Yep. And
It's actually nutty. I didn't even know that until like a couple days ago.
I'm following the guide this time around. I'm leveling a hunter and I'm following the guide. I actually turned unit scan off because I was so tired of hearing a Moonstalker runt being announced, blomp, 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 every time I came in range. And I was like, dude, I can't do this. Like, I have to turn it off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think, is it a toggleable option in Reset XP, like to add it and remove from unit scan?
I don't think so. It's kind of just like a hidden feature baked into it. I mean, I think you can just take off the sound of unit scan somehow, though.
Yeah, I should go into unit scan because I would like to know, like, hey, there it is. But I also don't like the noise. Because I'm chilling, dude. I got a candle lit. I'm listening to some chill hop music. I'm trying to level, you know, and then, you know, every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So, by the way, the potion is a follower notification, guys. So thank you guys so much for the follows. I hear it, but I can't see it because during the podcast, I don't like to break what we're discussing to thank you guys. But thank you if you follow or sub or do any of the fun stuff. Talking about lessons that you have to learn while playing hardcore, this is a perfect clip. This is Trey HC, I want to say. Trayvon HC. And can you tell me the lesson they're about to learn just from the screenshot? Either of you?
I almost died to this one.
Yep, me too.
Oh, this is where you can't do it. You can do it at a low level, but they're really high level mobs, right?
This is
They like jump you.
This is a respect the 1v1 moment. This hunter decides to try and help this player who's doing a quest where there's red mobs attacking them, and I think they pay the ultimate price.
Oh man.
So this is one of those things, like I talked about it a little bit on Warcraft Reloaded last night. You need to decide before you make your character whether you're going to help people or you're not going to help people. Because that Soul of Iron player just died, and since Trayvon attacked the mob to try and help them, it leashed to them, and now Trayvon is second guessing their life decisions, right? There's people. There's people that do help players, and there's people that don't. I'm personally, I respect the 1v1, right?
Yo, Ampy, as a seasoned hunter too, maybe you can tell us about the hidden secret mechanic of wing clip and why it never comes in clutch ever, and like always fails and always gets you killed and is absolutely dog shit in so many times.
Probably don't have weapon skill. This guy's probably down like 3 or 4 levels in melee weapon skill, and he's attacking a red mob. It never hits. When he goes for the wing clip, he's just attacking himself 2 more times because he double parries.
Yeah,
that's a triple parry, I think, actually.
double parry. Yeah, you just got hit for an extra 90 damage.
It's probably because you level so fast too on Hunter, huh? So that like you just weapon skill isn't able to keep up unless you're really
it's
actively
defense skill. Defense skill, like you're not getting hit, so when you do get hit, you get dazed on Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is more so a lesson of just like, don't help people. And I know that sounds like really brutal for me to say, but every time I've helped somebody in a hardcore WoW, I've either died or gotten chewed out in messages afterwards. There's people that respect they want the challenge, they want to try and do it on their own, and then they would rather die than like scuff what they're trying to do. For instance, when I was killing King Bang on my Warlock, I was excited about it. I was like, yeah, challenge, I'm gonna do it. And I planned out this whole elaborate plan of how I was gonna Howl of Terror once the ads come out. You know, I'm gonna dot everything up and put the Void on one, you know? And then a hunter came in and just helped me kill it. And I was like, well, that kind of ruins the fun, right? Now, if you see a level 60 about to die, you gotta really start questioning whether you're gonna help them or not. If I was in a position to, I might, but it rarely works out in your favor when you help people.
You wouldn't help a fellow HC elite?
It depends on what they're doing. If they're doing something incredibly stupid, I probably wouldn't help them. Because I don't want their incredible stupid decision to also kill me.
Would you pull Teramis off somebody in HC elite?
No.
Oh man.
I'm a
That's
warlock.
right,
I have no movement speed. How would I pull Teramis off?
You'd
of
let
them?
him die. I can't believe you, Winky.
Oh my god! But then Teramis
What if
would
that was
kill
me?
them and then kill me.
You know, at least he's saying it beforehand though, so you never have to rely on Winky
Yeah,
ever.
I
You can just see him, but assume he's not even there.
I think it's not. And you know what? If Graves for Days was here, he would agree with me. It's one of those things you have to decide. Like when you start your hardcore journey, you need to decide: am I going to help people in need, or am I going to respect the 1v1? I mean, if it was Teramis, it was a griefing reason, right? But if you're Oppie, if you're on a hunter and you're kiting Teramis for fun on hardcore, I'm not going to help you kill that mob. Are you kidding me?
No, dude. Like,
I'm
what if
gonna
what if
mount up and
Teramis
run
came over
away.
and spawned on me in Blastlands and you were right next to me, you saw me?
See you later.
You could send your Voidwalker in to save me and be
Oh,
like,
yeah, maybe
respect
if
the
it's-
1v1,
if that's-
bro.
Yeah, no, if I saw back, I thought I'd probably send it in the void and run, right? We saw an amazing clip like that of Gordon Ramsay getting saved by, oh, was it Bradley that saved him? I don't know if it was Bradley. It was a paladin. They lay on hands with Gordon Ramsay. Blenderer. It was Blenderer to save Gordon Ramsay from Teramis spawn.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Yo, BRG is one of the tanks, right?
Yeah, big
Yeah,
rod,
BRG
big
is
rod
the
god.
Alliance.
What his name stands for.
What can I do for you?
Chat, we're gonna get the funny clips out of the way early. Because it's gonna be painful very soon. This guy is doing the same thing that I did on my road when I fell off and I almost died to fatigue swimming. Never
Oh,
jump up
shit.
on this mast. Yeah, never jump up on this mast. It's just a bad idea, you guys. Get on the boat and take your hand off the keyboard.
Oh my god, what is
oh,
that?
shit, dude.
That is a Merc Thresher.
Where's this? Wait,
Why
what
is it
zone
so
is
big?
this?
It's in Theramore. It's so big because it's out in the middle of the
shit.
ocean where you should never be.
Yo, I've never seen that mob in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Why is it so big?
Oh.
I thought those things, the Loch Ness monsters, are way smaller. The Threshounds. That one's like a massive one, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, don't stop here. I learned my lesson. Right? It's kind of hypocritical for me to sit here because I almost died doing the same thing at level 50 on my road. But I learned my lesson, and I'm going to help the chat learn all of their lessons for them so that they don't have to experience this to learn their lesson. Don't stand here. Get on the boat, take your hands off the keyboard, go make a cup of coffee, you know, get yourself a nice G with promo code WINKY.
Well, also, it's a little tip. You know how sometimes you can clutch getting on the boat by jumping on the window as it's leaving, right? And you jump on it, and when you're multi-life, it actually is really clutch. You can make a lot of boats that way. I'm sure a lot of you guys do it. But there's a chance, like a pretty good chance, that after the boat goes into the other zone and loads in, that you fall off and you're in the middle of fatigue area. Like, you won't be on the boat anymore. There's no rhyme or reason to it. So basically, don't do that when you're still in hardcore.
Yep. So it also has been tested, Cargos. It has been tested. Chat, for the knowledge base, get rid of like how to knit a cross stitch out of your brain real quick, and I'm gonna replace it with some good hardcore knowledge. Okay. It has been proven. If you are in a fatigue zone, when you see the fatigue bar come up on your screen, there is enough time for you to log out until your Hearthstone is available, log back in and Hearthstone without taking damage. It has been tested because I thought that it wasn't possible when I almost died to fatigue damage, and someone actually went and recorded it, they sent it to me, they showed exactly how to do it. When you see the fatigue bar, log out. It works. So there should be 0 fatigue deaths ever again in hardcore. Ever again. Spread the word, because I'm really sad when I see the old fatigue does. Unless you're AFK auto swimming, and you shouldn't be doing that anyway. And then, you know, you I don't even know if Hostage is a net pattern, but hey. This next clip is Macho GG, and I think Macho GG kind of holds the golden crown of most deaths since season mastery started.
What's he at?
I have no idea, but I've seen him die. This is his second death. Though. This was early in the challenge, but observe.
His back's. Nah, he's
Yeah.
there it is.
Moral of Doom, dude.
He's just chilling there, back to the patrol.
I don't hear heal damage. No fucking way.
So when you stop running, you switch, right? Like if the mob stops and gets an auto out, they release it.
I think so. I've heard that. I'm not so sure though. How long the is.
We need leash science. I think a lot of the re-leashing science is kind of bro knowledge. You know?
Definitely is.
We need someone to actually lab out like how leashes work.
Wait, how leashes work? What do you mean?
But a lot of the leash stuff.
There's like niche mechanics to it.
Yeah.
You'll only run into sometimes.
Yeah, like if they're running and they're autoing you, they reset. But if they stop and they stand there for a second, right? Then they re-leash without you hitting them. It's really weird. Tommy showed the standstill leash timer reset. Yeah, what we need Tommy to come out with like the 2-hour guide to leash information. He pulls like a solo mob, he pulls like a pack mob, like a camp, and he goes over like how leashes work. What actually releases the mob, what doesn't.
Yeah, it would even have to cover things like types of pulls, like a face pull versus like a pack, or like a proxy social pull, or like some shit from pulling a different mob.
They say that the leash
all have
lasts
different
like
leash
12
ranges.
seconds, right?
I think it's 14.
Because there's some mobs...
I know Ren can take.
There's some mobs where like it feels, I don't know, this is all bro science, but it feels like if you run a certain distance away, they releash much faster than the 12 seconds because they have the distance leash. But then like some mobs you can just pull and run in a small circle like around a tree and like release them that way without going any distance.
I think it depends on their original spawn location. So like Vagash, you can just run around the cave and you'll never reset him, but if you go over by the cliff, if you run around there, he'll just reset in 2 seconds.
So Singang says all mobs have 20 ranks from the last combat range. As long as they have 3 seconds out of combat after that range, they will de-leech. So if you're outside the unit range and it's 3 seconds out of combat, I mean, if they're swinging on you, they're still in combat, right? So like if you're a bubbled priest and you're running and they're swinging on you, they're still in combat, right? Or does that not count as combat because they're not doing damage to you? Okay, there's Tommy's video. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm actually interested. I want to know like the full-on information behind it.
We need a hardcore science fair, bro.
Yeah, we really do. We need we should, you know what we should do? We should go to like BlizzCon or TwitchCon or something, and we should set up like a 1 hour segment during the convention where we have like a panel like Tommy and Tactics and like a panel of like incredibly like game knowledge people, and like call it the Hardcore Science Fair of Classic WoW, where people can like come into the auditorium, like sit down, you know, the leash booth, yeah.
And just test stuff? Yeah, that's good. There's a lot of stuff you could test, too, thinking about it.
That would be worth it.
Like what about all those weird items that you could, like, you know, Tonka truck thing, the mechanical Yeti, all the little weird items?
You know what I just learned last month that is one of my favorite things in the entire game?
100%.
If you're a paladin, you cannot range pull, right? The best range pull you have is judging your seal, right? Which is a very limited range. You can do the Morbid Fell quest and not turn the quest into with that offhand that takes the shield off of Morbid Fell, and you can use that to range pull as a paladin.
You get an item at the very end that actually does the same thing, though.
Yeah, you
It's
get Blaster,
quest
right?
one. No. Like at the end of Morbid Fell, they just give you an
okay.
offhand.
I thought the
and you
offhand
can,
was just Spirit.
No, it's like a 50 armor reduction or something that you can pull with, but it's got a cooldown like 5 minutes. But it's pretty good, actually. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I never knew that. It's actually so cool, like the technology that people are using and they come up with and stuff. It's pretty niche. There's a lot of niche items. And like the cooldowns, like which items share cooldowns with each other? That'd be a nice one to know. Right? Like, so like
Almost everything's on 1 minute CD.
But if
like
you have,
grenade CD.
If you have the sleeping powder from the Dust Devils in Westfall, what does that share a cooldown? Does that share a cooldown with
Grenade.
target dummy?
Yeah, grenade, target dummy, bag of marbles, all the like fish liver oil. That's all the quest item rewards and like random drops are pretty much on grenade CD
Okay, that's good to know.
or 1 minute CD. And then things like light of a lunar on potion CD.
Yeah, Light of
Actual
Balloon.
pots are on pot CD.
You know what's crazy is like, you know how like typically when you get to the high levels, dude, in the leveling challenge, you start having nightmares about your character dying. We've all been there, right? What a one chat if
I'm
you've
still
ever had
there.
a nightmare. Yeah, I was gonna say since we're doing endgame content now, I've been having nightmares of my level 60 dying nonstop, and it is
Me too.
horrible.
Bro, every single night I'm like stuck in a web or like a 90% poison, like, and there's a boss hitting me every single night, bro.
Yeah, and it's crazy too because like I'm tracking like my heart rate, and you know I got this little Fitbit. I'm tracking my sleep patterns and stuff. I don't know. You know, there's people that are career hardcore players, like and I'm talking about Path of Exile, Diablo, you know, any game that has a hardcore mode, like people like Zizeron, right, or Dat mods, like these people that stream, and their day-to-day content is hardcore whatever game they're playing, right? I don't know how long you can do that and be healthy, like physically healthy as a person.
I think it's different. It's the amount of immersion you get into a game like Path of Exile is completely different. As somebody who's played hardcore Path of Exile and WoW, it's like a different story.
Yeah, like I'm a hardcore Diablo player. I don't even care when my characters die.
Yeah, exactly.
In Diablo, right?
Yeah.
In D2, I deleted my like 85 Sork the week after the game launched. And I was like, oh well, oops, I got drunk accidentally. I was like, oh well, make a new character. Go again. Like it takes 2 hours to get to max level in those games. You know?
How does hardcore WoW compare to hardcore like PoE and stuff like
It's
that?
nowhere even near it.
It's hardcore WoW is closer to getting fully immersed in I don't know. The immersion makes a huge difference because it means there's more at stake.
Yeah, and the thing is about, and this is something that could be solved potentially by hardcore servers, right? There are things in other games that have been traditionally hardcore games that kind of give you a little bit of a safety net. If you're in PoE and you die, your stash doesn't go away. So you can stash items, same with Diablo. You can stash these
That's
items. And on your new character, you're like, oh, cool, I'm the same character again, and it took me 2 hours to get to max level, and I have slightly worse gear because I just used my items from every time I got an upgrade, I would just stash my old item, right? And these things are things that I can see WoW potentially doing with a hardcore server. Saying, okay, if your character dies, your bank is just like let's say you could have like a guild bank almost for your hardcore tunes where you can like stash green like BOE items, craft consumables and things. And then on your new character, you just it's an account-wide bank, you pull out those items. And that's something that Blizzard has done in the past with Diablo, and I could see them doing it again if they ever wanted to jump into like a hardcore server.
Well, if there was a hardcore server, you just have a bank call.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just mail things to your bank call on a real server, right?
Somebody said hardcore WoW is a Dungeons and Dragons campaign in a real game world. That makes it sound
Yeah, it
pretty
actually
badass.
is.
It totally is. It really is. By the way, Ompy, I don't know if you've ever played D&D. Never played D&D with Liz.
She wants to play.
I played D&D with Liz one time. She killed the entire party and tried to steal the quest item to turn it in just for her.
Oh, that's not how I heard it.
Yeah, well, you heard a biased report. So this is an iconic member
need something?
of the hardcore community. This is iconic. Literal iconic. His name is Iconic. Been in the hardcore community for a very long time.
Safe travels.
Complacency,
that-
dude.
For something specific?
You wanna know how I'm like this is how I know like a clip of a veteran hardcore player, right? Iconic's been playing hardcore for a long time now, right? This is a clip from a veteran player. I want you to listen to this. If you want to pull up the stream, you can listen to what he says after he dies. One, he's playing Horde, meaning he's a veteran hardcore player, right? Because he's playing it, doesn't care about the Road to Rag challenge. It's just like, yo, hardcore is my game mode. I love hardcore, I love Horde, I'm playing Horde, right? Secondly, listen to what he says after he dies. This is how you know. Chat, if you're new to the hardcore community, this is how sadistic we are if you've been around long enough.
Fuck
Oh god.
me in the ass.
Oh my god, dude.
Alright,
That is fucking
Jeez.
brutal, dude. He doesn't even.
we go again, guys.
Oh, man.
We go again.
Have you? I mean, no one's died at 60 to something like that though. Fall damage or whatever. I think like if you truly have so much at stake, you never make a misplay like that. Like you never just fall off anything anymore.
He just falls off. He says, "Aw, shit. All right, GG's, we go again." Didn't even like barely even wins. Like, all right, lost our level 30 character. We go again. All right, see you. It's that meme. You've seen that meme where it's like, "Fuck you, I'll see you tomorrow." Like, oh, I love it, dude. Yeah, shout out to
Wait,
like,
Kara, it actually does happen. We had like 4 or 5 AFK deaths. I mean, it's the same as Stake, it's just a different type.
I'm out of range.
Complacency.
True. Yeah, that's true. Was there clips of them, or did they just get slowly chipped away? By,
No,
like,
they
a
got
random
slowly
mob?
chipped away by stealth. Almost every single time it's a stealth
It was
that
the
trolls
stealth.
onto them, and
I
they
know-
just straight up die.
I know the stealth wolf and the hinterlands got one of them, and then the stealth panthers in Winter Spring got the
Yeah,
other. Just don't
they got
AFK.
2 people.
Just don't AFK.
Same panther got 2 people.
Jesus Christ, log out.
Jesus, dude.
2 priests.
I mean, I could have died. I was really nervous and I pulled like 4 of those invisible panthers on accident.
They're scary.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, luckily, the guild shield, I shilled my little heart out. And the guild bought me my epic mount. And my epic mount probably was what saved my life because I outran him, right? If I was on a normal 60% mount in that area, Lotus farming, I would have died. 100%.
Did
So
you have
they-
thorium ore by chance on?
No, I don't have anywhere.
This isn't actually a death. This is a griefer death. And if you believe in the, there's two camps of people, right? There's people that say, I want to use 60 with Soul of Iron buff, and I'm not going to appeal any deaths, and I'm going to continue on, and congratulations to you. And there's people that say, I'm going to appeal griefing deaths, and I don't care about the Soul of Iron buff, and I'm going to get to 60 without dying. Without dying in any reasonable way that I can control, right? Whether it's DC or a grief or whatever. And hey, if you get a 60, congratulations to you. I don't care. That's not what this discussion is about. This discussion is about a mob we've never seen before in the hardcore community. Killing tactics because it was kited to him, and it's the most interesting thing I've seen in a long time. So we're gonna play this clip. So here's target HC, right? Chain death didn't work. So he feign deaths again. Then he naturally dies. Then he soul stones. And now Tactics is taking absurd amounts of damage.
It's a stealth mob.
Just wait, Albie. Just wait.
I need a target.
Oh yeah, this is tragic. I mean, no one really likes the. I mean,
Did he die to? I can't read it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Just so everyone in chat knows, there are mobs in Duskwood that are level 50
Yes.
that are invisible in and out of combat. They are invisible mobs. The only way you can see these mobs is if you are a mage that is currently invisible, you're dead, or a warlock casts true sight on you, basically, right? They are 100% invisible. They're mobs called the Unseen.
They don't even show up in the combat log, man.
They don't even
You know?
show up in the combat log.
And the
So-
hunter dies cutting this to tactics, by the way. He sees the hunter die. And like on a real hardcore server, that dude would just be dead and he would only be able to grief like one time. You
Yep.
know, it's
And this is
it's
clearly
clips like
grief.
that that make you realize you need some sort of appeal system for now until we can get some sort of Soul of Iron
Yeah.
server, hardcore server. You know, dropping an infernal as you touch down on a flight path, like there's just
I mean, that's gonna be a thing on hardcore
Really
servers
fast,
too, though.
Yeah.
no, I think they're gonna fix the infernal stuff.
Yeah,
has
they might
anybody-
actually do that.
Has anybody died to MC cap or universal remote in the last few hours? I think it's fixed. If somebody in the chat has, then maybe not, but it's looking like it's fixed.
I thought I saw someone like
was a
throw a
couple.
weapon into a mind control and didn't flag him.
That was like 2 days ago.
Just so you guys know, if this person is still griefing people and killing quest givers, just report him. Just literally make a type /who target MC report for cheating. Say he's killing my quest givers. I can't play the game. Blizzard actually takes action on people that kill quest givers on a PvE server, right? If they do it a lot, they will take action on it. But the discussion isn't so much about griefing versus not griefing versus Soul of Iron versus not Soul of Iron. I don't even care what camp you're in, right? All I want you guys to know is that these mobs exist. They're in Duskwood. If you go to Wikipedia, look up the Unseen. They're technically an Easter egg in the game. They weren't supposed to be pulled. If you're a mage and you're AoEing, you need to know where these mobs are so that you don't accidentally pull them with your AoE and die, right? It's about the only time it'll ever come and play. So I think it's dope. It's a really cool like Easter egg that's in the game, and like if this is happening to you, how would you know, right?
Yep.
It's very creative grief. Yeah, I mean that's a game knowledgeable grief right there. But it is kind of nutty. All right, moving on, chat. Every death clip from this point on is going to be level 40. We have one level 40, and then it's all 50 and up, boys. This is the heartbreak moment. We're going to go through these clips. I don't want to spend too crazy amount of time talking about a lot of them, just because I want to respect everybody's time. But if you guys see anything crazy comes up, and you want to talk about it, of course, talk about it. I'm gonna pull. This is painful, you guys. We have a lot of dungeon clips as well. Little dungeon clips. It's a scary life, dude. I'm pulling them up right now. This is You know, prepping F's in chat used to be fun for me, chat. It used to be fun, and now it's just like there's so many clips spread across Discord and Twitch channels and YouTube channels, and people are dying every 30 seconds. Like I have to, if I missed one of your clips and you ever want it shown, just DM me on Discord, because it's so difficult for me to try to be as inclusive as possible and not have a 17-hour podcast.
We just got an Axe of the Deep Woods on, but I don't know if that's good for anybody. We have a Flurry Axe and an Axe of the Deep Woods just sitting here.
Maybe check with Giga Chad Warrior. Because he's
Giga
Edgemaster,
Chad
so.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
PSA.
so he would use that over a double.
Does he have double runs?
I don't know.
PSA.
He would use it until then.
To the homies in chat right now, PSA. Let your friends know. Let everyone know. Tell your family at Christmas dinner if you celebrate Christmas, right? Don't drink the Vidir elixir. Please God, don't drink. Like literally, we've had 3 deaths this week from people drinking the Vidir elixir.
He has Riven Spike Mirror Song. Is Flurry Axe of Deep Woods going to be a massive upgrade for him? Sorry.
What does this mean now?
Riven Spike and Mirror Song. Riven Spike is that like fucking armor debuff. I mean that's actually good, but
you should use Riven Spike.
Okay.
It's better for the
This is our only level 48 death clip. Everything after this is level 50. Chat, this is a quick PSA. This is going to be an easy understand something to avoid, and I think Brock put this out there so that people could get knowledge on what not to do. So we're going to watch this clip, and I'm going to let it roll. Progress, could you see possibly anything going wrong here?
Is he entering this place while they're hostile?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Can't pass that.
Oh no, yeah. Wait, how did
But
he?
he's a low level.
Still recharging.
He's 48.
Oh no, don't go Moonblade.
Can't pass that.
No.
The bubble come out. Yo, you know what's crazy? I think he knew. I think he was legit gonna try and like actually pizzazz his way through here.
Looks like he's making it, bro. That's so sick. Is he gonna make it? He's got dummy still. Please tell me you dropped that dummy. And he's got nade. That's a nice little in cap.
Still
Here comes the leg.
that spell isn't
Dummy, please dummy, bro. Bro, dummy, bro. You can live with dummy, bro.
Here comes the dummy. Oh no, he's doing a bomb.
Oh no, dummy.
Hellbot?
Dummy, bro.
If he runs up on the ledge to the left though,
Yeah.
don't they have to path around it again?
Yeah. These are live lords, man. What is
They
this?
are.
Dummy, no, dummy. Oh my. He might have lived with dummy. Oh, you
so
hate to see
close.
it, man.
Just don't run through here. Like literally, you can grind mobs in the south. So, but he has a quest for it. He just showed his map. Watch. These mobs down here in the south. You do this quest, and then you grind for like 15 minutes, and you're unfriendly, and you can run through the dungeon, like through the cave. It's just a sad. I mean, yeah, it's what Ombi said too. And Paladins, dude. Paladin death clips are always the worst to watch because they live for so long that it's always like a grueling battle to the end, you know? When you play Paladin. I don't know though, as soon as I pull one of these things, I'm immediately trying to like reset them and hearth out. The one thing he could do is he could run up on these ledges over here and jump down, and then all the mobs that are chasing him would have to go up that ledge and jump down to keep. They would have to like run all
Yeah,
the way back around.
yeah, definitely. Even if he just went on that cliff, he wouldn't have died.
There's lessons to be learned here. I think the glaring lesson though is just don't do this. Yeah, the 42 priest died during his excursion. Yeah, right here, if he goes left, he lives. 100%. He just goes up on this thing over here and then jumps down. Yo, chat, how cool would it be? Should I get one of those, like, ESPN boards where you can draw on it and, like, have arrows and stuff and, like, circle things for the death clips? Yeah, that'd be so sick. I should, dude. That would be so cool. Where you just draw over the screen.
Yeah, you'd be like analyzing the death clips, man.
Yeah, true. I need to get one of those. I'll have to buy one. I think there's programs where you can do it with your mouse, but it would be so hard for me. Like you ever tried drawing a picture in Microsoft Paint? That would be what it looks like.
I'm an
Yeah, but,
artist.
I mean,
I'm a paint artist.
With a mouse?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Use some of your finer artwork.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see
Send
if
it
I can.
in the group call. I'll show it on stream.
Alright.
Have you seen the real Microsoft Paint artists? They're crazy. You guys know Baldo, by the way. Baldo, he's fighting 2 level 45 mobs, and it's just... This is just unfortunate.
Man, this place is so scary. The nets, they always get people.
I think I'd rather be in the cave getting these Starkind Slaver kills than out here. I guess that's one thing though about Priest that I never really considered very much. It's hard to kill runners on a Priest.
Yeah. Well, you have Mind Blast. Mind Blast is pretty
Yeah,
strong.
that's true. I mean, typically you open with it. What's the cast time on Mind Blast? Isn't it like 2 seconds?
1.5.
Oh, that's pretty good actually. Oh, he doesn't have Ford up.
Or Inner Fire.
Interesting. It might have just fallen off, or... the net, dude. The net into Rend. Chat, these are painful too. I'm not gonna meme anyone dying or anything like that after this point because these are all like level 50 and up, right? I think Baldo's actually level 50. Look how long he's living though.
Yo, does Riven Spike stack with Fairy Fire?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, level 50. So I'm looking out for you, chat. The reason I'm not playing volume on this is because Baldo is chewing gum right now, and it is incredibly loud, and I hate the sound of people eating. But
It's a high level guy.
Yeah, the face says it all, man.
Oh, that is a death face.
Sorry, how did he die again? I missed it. My bad. He died to the.
It was literally just 3 Dark Ions, or 2 Dark Ions, that one ran and pulled another mob, and then he got netted. And it's just GG.
Man.
It's such a hard world that we live in. And this is painful. You guys, I'm telling you, that's in chat. These next couple weeks are going to be full of dread and pain. Big F's for Baldo. AKA Next Elevation. I saw him in chat. I'm going to give Next Elevation a shout out. There you go. Everyone go follow Next Elevation. I don't know if are you going again, Baldo? He says I don't think so. Rip. Hey, if you do go again though, the community's got your back. Look at this. Look at all these Fs, dude. All these people care about you, Baldo. We want to see you succeed. Cargos, who's this?
This is Herovision?
Hero?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he really is due for a 60, bro. He's been part of the community for so long, bro. And I thought this was gonna be the one, man. Yeah, I hate to see it, bro. This one was tragic. Is there audio for this one?
There's audio. There's definitely audio. It's Hero, of course. There's audio.
Dude, some of these hardcore death clips feel like snuff films. I'm telling you, you feel dirty, man. You feel
bad,
like
man.
you shouldn't have watched it. You know, it was bad for you.
Just a leaner clip.
Now, Hero, I'm gonna play the clip. I'm just gonna let it play, and then Hero breaks one of the core rules that I have when playing a paladin, but we're gonna just let it roll.
Yo, Winky,
I saw this live. Card. I was streaming and I got the alert that he was dead, and I was like, what? So I tabbed over to his stream real quick.
Okay, what deaths affect you the most, chat, when they die? Out of all the classes and level things and stuff. For me, it's actually Paladin. I know they seem like the safest class ever, like they're so chill, but it's like actually a fake worse than death level. They're so brutal, like they're so rough at times. That when I see a 50+ pally go down, I feel physical pain, dude. It's just so brutal. It took them like 47 days play to get there.
Yes, see, there's a thing. The clip is much longer than that, guys. If you want to watch the full clip, please go to Hero's channel, drop him a follow, and watch the clip.
I need to start something
Dude,
first.
the offensive button is like my
Is that what happened?
Yes, it's my #1 rule for things you don't do as a paladin. If you're fighting somebody as a paladin, that you have to bubble to continue fighting, maybe you should bubble and run instead of bubble and fight. You just have to channel your inner Winky and play like a little scaredy cat all the time, right? And he was kind of lucky. There was a warrior there that saw him fighting it and decided to help in. It was a multi-life warrior, and that warrior was like, "Oh shit, dude!" And he charged in and like tried to help Hero, and it allowed Hero to get a few heals off, and and it was still rough. But dude, Gorlash was down to like 1 hit left. Very very low HP. Like, it was a close fight,
The thing is, bro, this is game knowledge though, right? Like if he did this before, he would know to just kite it to the guards right there. I did this quest at like 47 or something on the pally, and you just kind of like judge it and kite it over to the guards, and they net it and kill it for you. And,
Yeah.
It's tragic when you see players who are playing with finesse and respect for the game mode all this way so far, and they die to a simple game knowledge thing. You know?
I mean, I played a paladin. I see Banshee saying paladin's hard. I've leveled a paladin to 48 on hardcore. I died at 48, and I never want to level a paladin again.
Yeah, bro.
They feel so good from like 1 to 30, and then 30 and up is just like this mind-boggling slow kill speed nightmare.
It's like Warrior.
Yeah, it's just and then there's no weapon upgrades at all.
Yeah, there's no weapon upgrade. Warrior's Warrior's dope, bro. Double thrash blade.
No, it's not.
A vibe, bro.
No, it's not though. No, I can tell you it's not.
It's not. Double thrash blade is not a vibe.
Okay, double thrash blade is a vibe at 52. Yeah, once you get to 52, it's a vibe. What do you do from level 20 to 52? That's not.
You get some nice
that
whirlwind
was
axe, some
grueling,
bone
man.
biter,
I'm out here
dude.
killing gray mobs trying to scrounge up quest XP.
Yeah, basically. You know, Nom Nom shared some light, and I never. It's funny. It's so stupid, but I never even thought about it. Nom Nom goes back and solos the elite quests once they turn green.
Yep.
And I never thought about doing that, but it would really help like a rogue warrior or paladin that's trying to min-max XP with slow kill speed. If you go back and do those elite quests once they're green and easy. And I never thought about it, right? Because I've always I saw the elite thing next to it, and I just would be like, nah, I'm never doing it. I'll do it on my warlock where I can fear it, but I won't do it on any other class, you know?
Yo, Winky, this guy Soup just came and traded, I want to say, 50 shadow powers
Cards.
and
Soup?
arcane powers and all that shit he's been farming like crazy. He traded me like 40 firewater on the Soup guy. So that's
Soup,
more stuff we can do now.
Soup was waiting for his verification because the add-on was goofy, right? And while he was waiting, him and I were in the mushroom cave competing for mushrooms. The dude had like 200 ghost mushrooms when he got verified. Because that's all he could do while he was waiting for verification. So he just farmed. Shout outs to Soup. Great. Farming the shit out of stuff for the community. But, this is Booyah on the 52 Grove. We're getting in there. What's up, Sam? Observe. What do you think about the guys?
There's a big monkey on this island. Oh,
There's a big monkey on this island.
No, dude.
There's the gouge kite.
You could probably do this. Yeah, it's so.
Yeah, Booyah kind of being a Chad right now, going for the big play. My favorite class I've ever liked, by the way, is Rogue. Because after I finished my Rogue, they're so fun.
Yeah,
You don't even have adrenaline rush.
Hey,
where's cripple poison? No cripple poison. Right?
I don't think you need it from Mukla because he's already so slow as it is. Like King Mukla, everyone can guy King. He runs slower than like your speed. I've never seen this strategy though. You see what he's doing? He's getting his combo points from gouging, then he's going for full kidneys and DPS. And then getting distance for gouge to come back. I mean, it's a good strategy. But it is very risky. Oh yeah, look how slow he is with cripple, dude. Like King Mukla is hitting him for 350 damage per hit. This is what I love to see about hardcore too. The solo self-found aspect. This is like the situations that playing solo self-found forces people into. And it kind of allows people to be kind of like Giga Chad gamers and like, you know, filthy plays on quests that, you know, shouldn't be done solo. It's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
And that can be his heart rate right now. You know, trying to do this.
No, he's probably stoned full right now. He's keeping control.
Kind of. What's crazy is it's like one resist,
No gouge?
one gouge resist can fuck you.
He's just pumping now. He went for a CD.
Yeah, he popped evasion, so I think he's trying to get like evasion damage in.
I'm out of range.
Bandages.
Yeah, he just used it. He's already waited. He's gotten through 2 full bandage sieges. Great. There's the kid. Gets the crippling out.
Charging.
He's got his thrown weapons out. Being a min-maxer. I never thought of blind. Yeah, blind would have been a good play too. Like, oh shit, my god's got resisted or whatever. So I'm gonna blind. Another thing that rogues excel in is thrown weapon kiting. I've seen, like, I personally kited, what was it, the Eye of the, whatever, the Iron Jaw or whatever, the dude, the Basilisk in like the 30s. And it took me like 25 minutes of kiting with thrown weapons to kill him.
See, it's just not worth at that point.
I think people that like Booyah, people that are doing things like this, I think they're just doing it for the personal challenge, right? It's not necessarily
That's
that it's
true.
like best XP per hour. They're doing it to say, I did it, you know? Just for themselves.
Oh yeah, wait, he wins, right? Don't tell me he dies to this guy tragically after this long
No
fight.
way,
Cargos,
he has
this is
advantage, bro.
F's in
Oh,
chat.
true. This is not A's in the chat, is it? Oh.
Yo,
No
does he not
shot.
have any health pots? If he had health pots here, he lives. Oh, he does. It's on CD.
The resist. You see how
Oh, and a dodge.
Oh my
He
god.
dodged before he could vanish.
you guys see how fast this can turn? Right? Hardcore's easy till it's not. Right? Like,
It
look
was
how
completely controlled too.
and then one block. Ouch.
He's so high HP.
880
Oh,
damage.
crit for 800?
880 damage.
Holy shit. I think he parry hastes too or something. That was so fast. Those attacks.
Oh, dude. Big F's for Booyah. Here comes the delete. You hate to see it. But you love to see it at the same time.
You hate to love to see
Is
it,
he
and you love to hate it.
making
The
another
instant
rogue?
delete.
The instant create new rogue, dude. What a Chad.
That is pretty sick.
Doesn't even customize it.
No. Efficiency.
Maita's 1K. Still playing.
You love to
That's
see
so
it?
sick.
Alright, we're running short on time, so I'm gonna skip it. This clip. I'm gonna show the clip still, but these rogues, man, they're uncontrollable.
Too far away.
You just can't control what these rogues are up to.
No, is this Jin thing?
These rogues, man.
These rogues, bro. Rogue privilege. It's going
What is
too
he doing?
far.
What is he doing here, though? Like, what is the purpose of this? To get the
He might be
mallet or
getting-
what?
Yeah, maybe mallet. It looks like he's just pickpocketing.
The
What is he
low?
pickpocketing? Maybe he might be looking for something about.
He has a quest called the Ancient Egg.
No way he's doing that.
Don't you have to go deep in a cave and kill like 19
Yeah.
elites and oh, he's gonna just try to go loot the egg and stealth
Yeah, I
in?
think his
No,
plan.
he's just pickpocketing.
He's just being a rogue, bro.
Yeah. He's just
Oh,
stealing
wait.
He's
things.
just getting
Look at
money.
him.
He's just being a rogue, bro.
Yo, he has a character looks exactly like yours, Zombie, to the T.
It does.
I'm
Oh no.
No, man. Vanished on CD. I've been here. Pickpocketing before.
Yeah.
Trolling, bro. Vanish on CD, pickpocketing.
He's doing rogue things, bro. The Hearthstone coming out. Light of it in
Actually.
Hearthstone.
Oh,
Light
does
of
it
in
land?
Hearthstone.
He needs it in
It
a macro.
doesn't land.
He's gonna die because he didn't have it in a macro. He's gonna die because he didn't have it
He
in a
didn't
macro.
have it in a
Oh
macro.
my god, dude. He didn't have it in a macro. Oh my god, dude. That's nutty.
Let's watch it again. The Light of Elude. So here goes. The pickpocket fails. Okay, here's the macro. I need to make a macro for that, by the way. So he
Yeah,
opens
it's
his
against the
bags.
rules anyway.
Light of a
At
limb,
60,
heart
if
stone.
it's 60, it would have been fine, right? If you did it at 60 one
Yeah,
time, like.
one time.
But yeah.
Yeah, it just takes too long.
Yo, look, the add-on. Bubble
add-on.
heart detected.
You
Cancel
see
or
it?
risk invalidation. That's so sick. I've never seen it before.
You
It
see
actually
that?
worked.
The add-on says what? Bubble heart detected, cancel or risk invalidation.
Yo,
So
the add-on is nice though. I've never seen that alert. It actually works. The dev promised and said that it works, but I never tried it before.
Fucking, the add-on is amazing, by the way. Like, this is crazy, by the way. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I said I wasn't gonna poke fun at anyone, so I won't.
That's not yet. Spell isn't ready yet.
For our rogue friend.
Hate to see it.
Complete Chad, though. Alright, you guys, we're getting into
That's not yet.
Okay, the next...
This is. Sorry.
Oh, have you seen this clip? This one was sent to me by
Charging.
all of the clips from here on out, chat, are sheer pain. If you're prone to crying,
That's not yet.
go get yourself some towels and some napkins or whatever you have.
The sub 60 BRD for the greed.
I kind of like, dude, with these level 60 deaths, bro, and like the high level BRDs and like Skolo and dude, I feel like I need to put a trigger warning in the stream title during this shit. Like, this is some fucked up deaths. Like, this is bad.
Honestly, yeah.
So before I play this, I have to. I'm not going to play the version with the Discord comms. If you want to watch that, you can find it in the Discord. There is a version of this with the Discord comms that are very, very upset. But the TLDR of the comms is that Heartbreak HC, aka Nobody Knows Best, is saying, hey, let's not do this. Let's leave. Let's hearth out. Let's call the run here. We've got a lot of quests done. Let's leave. And then do it. Now, what you want to keep your eye on here is X. Watch this Arcana Smith.
He's blinded right now. It's pretty good. He broke out of Heartbeat the blind?
He's almost dead. He gets healed, and then he's off screen. That Arcana Smith got healed to
No. They swapped.
and pulled the rest.
God.
Yo, they need to just jump. They need to go to lava.
Oh my god, dude.
Not enough mana.
For all of the 55 spells, by the way.
I've never seen this clip, bro. This is the nightmare for every hardcore player.
This happened.
That's not yet. Not enough mana.
This is the type of clip you just watch on repeat like 50 times.
Here's Heartbreak. Heartbreak goes down. Hammer goes down. 56 Warrior. And 55 Paladin? 56 Paladin.
Oh.
They're booking it. They're running out. Rogue vanishes, you know, of course. Need a Rogue vanish.
This is feeling like
End
some
of the
rogue
clip.
privilege right now.
So the tank and the healer died. Everyone else somehow made it out, right?
They're probably hard.
But this
Maybe they
is
have a hunter.
this is one of those situations where it's like, hey, if your whole group isn't willing to finish the run, dude, if I'm the healer in this situation and I say I'm not comfortable doing the rest of this dungeon,
You respect that.
do you hearth out if you're the healer and just say, sorry guys, go you find someone else to finish the run up or whatever? Like, I'm not doing it.
That's gonna take some. I mean, you
No,
want to
100%.
You know, you want to help your. If they want to do it, you know, you're kind of all in it together.
I feel like you have to have a baseline, like everybody wants to be there.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
because-
it's not worth doing.
Because Heartbreak was very vocal. Like, if you listen to the Discord com version, Heartbreak was very vocal. Like, I'm not comfortable pulling this next room.
And he dies?
Yeah,
And
and
he actually dies?
And he dies.
Oh my.
And the shittiest
God.
part is that he couldn't bubble because he had bubbled to drop threat because it was a scuffed pull. So he had a bunch of threat, like things were just smacking him, so he had to bubble to get it back on the tank.
Yo, so what would you do if you jump in the lava?
If you jump in the lava, you're safe. You don't take fall damage. Everybody could just jump in the lava.
But you're taking damage though, right?
Yeah,
From
you need
the
to
lava, and you need like
Yeah,
a
but
weak
it's-
or something to
you
stop
did-
it.
you
The
can
place
jump to
right
the
next to
lava skid.
Incendius.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've done a lava jump before, it's right there. You just jump into the lava, and there's like a little ledge you can stand.
I even showed my party the first BRD I did on my warlock. I even showed my party. I said, look, if we were in this position, and I said, look, if something goes wrong, we jump down here. I pinged the map, and I said, we're swimming to here to the lava skip area to save our lives.
No way.
Yeah.
I gotta see. This is part of the hardcore science fair you're talking about, right, Wink? Where you would just go in and just do like little weird things like this on multi-light characters, just to see what the strats would be.
Yeah,
and
it's a conversation Tyrannosaur and I have had a lot. Is the hardcore community is growing to the point you don't know the people's experience in these high level dungeons. So in endgame, you know, you could be Ash to Mouth, right, and have 8 level hardcore mages that you've leveled at 1 to 60. How many dungeons have you done? You know, like, did you play classic hardcore and did you, play phase 1 and grind up with the guild and do these dungeons and these lava skips? And do you know to kill the shades in Strat Live, right? Do you know these things, right? Yeah, Ash to Mouth, that's his name. But it's a concern, right? And people like Tyrannosaur have been getting a little bit of flack from people like in Twitch chat saying like, this guy doesn't stop talking. We all know the mechanics of these fights, and he's just being ultra safe, explaining every fight, explaining these polls because it's important, right? You've got 5 characters with probably 8 to 10 days played on them. That's 50 days of playtime that could get deleted because someone doesn't know how a banish works, or someone doesn't know this minor detail of a pull, or which mobs we need to target and kill first because they do the most damage output. It's important. And I think this is an example of the reason this went poorly was because they didn't execute the runner and he got healed to full and immediately. So I'll play it again right here. X. Watch X get healed to full while he's running. Right? So X is low. So they give up on X. They say, okay, X is dead to someone range attacking, but he got healed to full. And then you're fucked. And then it's everyone jump in the lava, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
And to be honest, I don't want it to sound harsh, like I'm blaming anybody on these polls. It's unfortunate, right? It's just unfortunate. It's something to think about. It's always something to think about. You want to make sure your entire team's on board before you do something. And if something goes wrong, it's really hard to just blame somebody. You know what I mean? It's really hard. Try to never just blame people and be like, hey, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I'm not saying dip during the poll. I see Zelico in the chat say that the problem with dipping during a poll. I'm saying be very vocal that you're not okay with it, and say in Discord, I'm hearthing out if you want to pull this. I'm not like I'm not willing to pull this with you. I'm sorry. Later. Right? Don't wait till they pull it, and once it's pulled, you gotta fight it out, right? Like you gotta fight with. You gotta be a team player. You gotta fight out, and that's what they did, and they died because of it.
Yeah. It's so crazy that when you look back on these clips, you have perfect, mental clarity, and you're not under the pressure of losing your character. You can find ways to survive, right? In almost every clip we've seen today, there was a possible line of living. Even when I died on my pally 52. I could have lived, man, if I just went and I just committed and wasn't scared and just went for the evade spot. Evade spot was an all-in play, but it was the correct play. It was what I had to do early. I would have live most likely
Yeah.
if I did that.
Another thing though is if you're in a group setting and somebody dies, just to tack on, right? If you're in a group setting like in Molten Court tonight, if somebody dies, right? And they hot mic, they go in Discord, they're cussing you out, they're pissed off, they're blaming people, right? Just try to understand what's going on in their mind. You know, don't immediately dismiss them as like, yo, this piece of shit got really mad when people die. People are gonna get mad when something bad happens, right? Give them time to be angry, right? Everyone reacts differently. Give them time to be angry, and then approach them in a couple days, maybe. Someone's gonna get mad when they die at level 60. It's gonna happen. Just, I ask you, as like a moderator for the community right now, let's respect everybody, even when they're angry, and let's just be the better person, and don't feed into it. When someone dies in guild chat, someone's toxic. Don't feed into it. Just ignore it. Say, hey, put yourself in their shoes. Say, hey, it sucks that you just died. I'm sorry, and move on. Right? If someone's causing drama because they died, let them cause drama. Don't feed into it. The drama ends. Easy money, right?
Yep.
Cargos, I hate to say it, but you know a little bit about Shadowhold.
Shadowhold. What is Shadowhold? Oh, Jnar. Oh yeah. Yeah, Dodger.
Yep. This is Techno on a 50-something mage, 56 mage. And I skipped this quest on my Warlock. I've done it before. I did it on my Rogue, and I did it on my Warlock run. And even with Banish, this place is sketchy as fuck. Right? The demons have like a mana burn. This escort is crazy. You know, like, she's also one of the craziest escort mobs in the game. She does a ton of damage. But it's scary.
Yeah, they summoned 3-packs, right? Like multiple times?
They summon multiple 3-packs, the ads respawn, and the guide tells you, like, hey, do this escort while you're extinguishing braziers and things, like... It's crazy, man.
Oh, he got respawns. Yeah.
You got the respawn
just let that die.
and the
No,
3-pack.
just run out. Just hearth, man.
Yeah, I think that's hearth. She also helps, you know, that escort, you're escorting like one of the better instances in the game in terms of like damage output. The knockup. Even on a Warlock, right? You can banish one of these. And it's still scary as fuck.
Can't start yet. You want mana.
Yeah, you do have to fight the too.
Not enough
You know,
mana.
this place, I don't know if you knew this, Cargos. Shadowhold in Jadanar was supposed to be there.
Really?
Yeah, it was designed to be an instance, like a full-on, like level 56 dungeon, like Sunken Temple almost.
Holy shit.
And they decided against it, and now it's just like one of the craziest spots for endgame. This dungeon, this cave is so deep, right? It's very, very, very deep. So Techno makes the call to try and run out, right? Yo, mage deaths, bro, are hard to watch too because of the ice block.
They have to like assess the death too.
Yep.
Oh, the barrier lands.
By the way, look at this. You like this crest right here? This is the one that Hero Vision made. The Red Ragnaros hardcore with his cool like Hero Vision text style and stuff.
Oh yeah, so
It's pretty dope. It's just rough. I mean, we're running out of time. We have a few like 15 minutes left in a bunch of clips.
supply only the finest goods. See you around.
Good day to you. See you around.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Can I help you? Have a good one.